Welcome back to the Bleach Wiki podcast. We're back for chapter 665, The Princess's Dissection, which many have been calling the best chapter in fucking forever. I'm Zill.
Sal.
45.
I'm Jewish.
I'm sick.
He's trying to steal my title for the week. Son.
Your title is drunk, not sick.
My title is drunk? Since when?
Since you were born. Since you were born in Northern Irelander.
Okay, fine. I accept that.
Alright, so...
That responsibility.
Anyway, Sal, I believe you were very excited about this week's chapter. Well,
yes, for a record, I actually, for like fourth chapter in a row, I actually liked the chapter, and I have to agree, I listened to, what's his name, Tensei Zangetsu 59, was it? I think it is?
Yeah.
I listened to his, I watched his review on it, and I was kind of surprised and for the first time, I think he admitted for the first time ever, he gave it at a 10 out of 10. And he summed it up as, it was worth a 2-week wait, after, 14 years, we're getting Uriharu's Bankai, and, he mentions that, some people consider it OP. If you know what, I never really thought about that, but if it is OP, it's just the right amount. I don't think it is anything less than what you should expect from Uriharu. It really just isn't. And what we had there was him releasing the Bankai, being a little bit concerned about, well, what the hell can this damn thing do? And only to find out that it freaking restores everything that it touches. But there's a limit to it, the range, and it freaking looked like it was freaking cutting open Askin, and he was just put into a very bad situation where he ended up in a fight of brute force, which he did not like. And then next thing you know, he tries to fight back with his gift ball bullshit, which doesn't really seem to have any effect on your heart. And
but he's crawling around with so much effort.
Yeah, and then, the coup de grace, the cherry on top of this ice cream sundae of awesomeness, we have fucking Grimjaw punching a hole through this motherfucker's back, out his chest, and ripping his heart where he fucking crushes it. And, I mean, that was fucking epic. I'm sorry. There's just no way other way to describe what that chapter was doing. I mean, I thought it was awesome. I guess the basic question is, and I think Tensei Zangetsu asked this, is if Askin is alive, or rather, should he be alive? And I think the resounding thing is, I don't care. Like he said, I don't care if Askin is anybody's favorite Stern Ritter. His ass should be dead. Plain and simple. Mm-hmm. No, none of this, turn into a chicken owl bullshit. Don't taint the awesomeness of 4 awesome chapters with the bullshit.
But he has changed the dosage level with which he needs his heart.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, he's gonna sit there and say, oh well, I'm immune to that because I ate a couple of hearts before this battle started, or some stupid shit like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fly to fucking Japan and punch Kubo in his face.
I'm actually kind of thinking that next chapter will be like a very like a brief flashback for Askin, where he's like, I wanted to die all along, and then he dies. I think that would be a good way to end on it, because he's done a lot of shit, but
Well, I think his inherent problem is that, if you're going to sit there and be the predator, capture your prey and kill it, don't play with your food, because this is the type of shit that happens.
Yeah, because
this is what happened.
He didn't kill Grimjaw.
He was playing a little game from the onset, ever since he ran into Dagon Ichigo and them. When he knocked out Grimjaw, when he knocked out Ichigo, when he was fighting Yoruichi, he was sitting there playing this game. Just kill him already. See, this is what happens when you daggone sit there and play around. This is like the oldest trick. This is the oldest daggone trick in the book right here, is to either get somebody in a situation where they don't take the fight seriously, or get the bad guy to start monologuing, because that's when they're not paying attention. Too busy talking, too busy, playing around because they don't think anybody's a threat, because they think that they're. And that's par for the course, I think, for all of the Stern. Well, I'm gonna say most of the Stern Ritter. They are they rely way too much on their ability. They really just do.
Well, at
Every
least Askin admits that he plays around. He like when he's talking to Yoruichi, he's like, I don't like you just like snapping necks. I like using my power, kill people.
slowly and play around and shit like that, and like other people don't have time for that shit. Like this is like so it's kind of like, I mean, it's pretty much just how all of them are. Like, instead of just going for the throat, they sit here and play around these little games, and it always ends up backfiring on them. And of course, like I said, they're too reliant on their ability. It's like no other real skills amongst the. I mean, the only Stern Ritter that has actually shown any capability was like, Quilge, and that was it. Like, everybody else is just like, oh, I gotta rely on, even though I consider Basby probably the most, put together Stern Ritter, he relied too much on his fire. So I mean, but all in
His
all,
burning fingers of desire.
yeah. He but all in all, this chapter was awesome. It is probably one of the better probably the best chapter in this.
Cuban, do you need to go to the toilet?
No.
Okay, who the hell was that breathing then? Jesus.
Okay.
I panicked there. I heard someone go, you'll hear it on the playback.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know how I would. I mean, obviously this is one of the top chapters. Especially in this arc, where for me there's far and few between. But 4 in a row, I don't know the last time that I had that many in a row. Maybe Yamamoto, I'm thinking. But
Yeah, Yamamoto was consistently good. I'd
yeah,
say.
that was consistently good until it was just okay. What the hell just happened here? But other than that, yeah, I would really like to see more of what the Bankai is capable of. But I think it's pretty much summed up. Like, that power, I mean, it's just restoring, reconstructing and stuff like that. It's just got a lot of capabilities to it, and it does fit his personality to a T. And
It's very versatile. Well, it sounds like it would
is extremely versatile. And the funny thing is that it actually kind of explains, how he is considered, I guess, a special war asset, if you will, for his resourcefulness, or his strategy capabilities and stuff like that. Because I mean, it would seem like everybody that's on that list is what they're known for is just all encompassing. Like, you could say, yeah, Yorhar's capabilities of formulating strategies and tactics and totally undoing somebody's plans, but even his Bankai does that. You could say the same thing with, the strength and capabilities of Zaraki, even his Zanpakuto reflects that. So, same thing with Ichibe. His Zanpakuto reflects his knowledge, his wisdom, his understanding, and stuff like that. So I mean, it's It's no wonder that those guys would be considered that. But I also find there's some people, obviously, because that's how Zanpakutos work. But I find it's also true of a lot of characters. So, but yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Who next?
I guess I'll go. Something I actually got to say before I start talking about this chapter. I think this is the first time, at least in a very, very long while, that both fan art things at the beginning of the chapter were actually relevant to the chapter. I mean, they were both pictures of Urahara's Bankai. They weren't like, you know, oh look, here's a chapter about Urahara's Bankai. Now here's some fan art of Loopy Antenor.
And they were both good.
This is true. But hey guys, chapter about Urahara's Bankai. Here's some fan art of Loopy.
Here's a fan art of Goku doing a Kamehameha against Aizen. Like what?
I'd commission that.
I remember seeing a fan art of like Bleach characters and characters from League of Legends facing off against Bach. Like, what the hell? Like, why?
Here's Yamamoto's legs.
Jesus fuck.
and of course Bach's tits.
Yes.
Batman with a Zanpakuto.
Okay, that works. Anyway, okay, I definitely gotta say that I know it's obviously been said in every possible way imaginable. This Bankai is fucking awesome. I like Sal's gonna get in my face for this one, but I like that it's actually rather simple. Like, as opposed to Kiraku's, which, while it was good, was just, like, insanely complex.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, it wasn't bad, it's just, like, I like that, we now have a more simple one to complement it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see anything wrong with you saying that. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, because Sal was getting in my face earlier about it.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry,
But,
Sal, don't hit me.
I just thought, well, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with you in that thing. I don't know that I think that Shinsui's Bankai is complicated in the way that, I mean, yeah.
It's just a little complex. It's like,
I can see that, but mainly because the main issue I actually have, I'm happy that we see his Bankai. My issue is that I just don't really understand how it correlates to his Shikai, and that it seems like, I don't know why it was done the way that it was, because that seems a little bit more complex. But see, when you say complex, I'm taking it to the effect that, it's like you have an issue with it having techniques like Zanka no Taichi has techniques, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want a little bit more versatility, because you never want something that's a one-trick pony that, oh, well, it only does that. Bam, I can counteract that. Or, it doesn't have any other capabilities and stuff like that. That would kind of... But I think that more or less depends on what the power is. If the power is something very simple, but also something that's just unnecessarily powerful.
Like this?
Yeah.
Kind of like this,
the
restructure anything. Yeah, I mean, and let me just point out that these pictures of Urahara's like stitched face, like where he's saying, "Oh, I can see because my eyes have been restructured." Like that face, that expression, is just fucking crazy.
It's like, oh, you done fucked up now.
He's like, I can see you because I am great.
But yeah, I mean, I can understand the concept of simple. I mean what's his name?
I also kind of have to wonder, is he gonna be stuck like this?
Yeah, I want to know if he's going to look like that after this Bankai.
Is Urahara gonna be stuck with these stitches all over his body after this?
Probably not. Stitches don't...
No. Shift. It'll turn out that he was using a portable gi guy the whole time, so his face is armed. Ta-da.
God fucking damn it, Zill, if you even.
Portable gi guy is the best weapon in the entire series. It's more powerful than the Hogyoku.
Okay.
It's more powerful than Robert's briefcase.
No, the best weapon in the entire series is Pero.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, that thing, Pero.
Yeah.
That stupid little fucking flying thing.
Oh,
Yep,
who's Peru?
That little flying thing that Urahara made.
Who?
It showed up for, like, a panel.
Oh, right.
Wait,
Okay.
That tiny little winged thing. It was adorable, and everyone knows it's clearly more deadly than, well, Karibo.
Wow. Simple is fine if it's powerful. It's like,
yeah, all in all, I do like this Bankai. I hope Kubo doesn't go crazy with making it too complicated. I also really, really hope this is just the end of Askin, and he doesn't also just draw this out even more. I mean, I'd like to see more of Urahara's Bankai, but I really, really do not want this fight to turn into Chicken Little again.
God, no.
I don't think
Plus,
anyone
I
does.
would like to get back to Gerard. I
Yes,
really want to see who is going to showcase something that can possibly be of a danger to him.
And my last, I have my two final comments on the chapter. Okay, thank fucking God, Grimjo's finally doing something again. And I gotta get this right. Kalima! Kalima! Had to be done.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Is that meant to be from Temple of Doom?
That's from SpongeBob.
No, the Kalima is from Temple of Doom.
Yeah, I knew it.
That's from Temple of Doom. Firmly grasp it is SpongeBob. Firmly grasp it.
There, that's
No, I'm pretty.
Grasp it in your hand.
But I mean that was, see, that joke just came about because of the fan translation. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily the exact words that Kubo necessarily was going for, but
I want to see if this motherfucker's immune to having his heart ripped out of his chest and crushed.
I really hope it's not. But you know, Askin will probably turn out to, you know, to being able to increase his tolerance to having his heart crushed.
Look, the only beings I've ever seen capable of daggone having their heart removed without it affecting them are Red Lanterns, and I want to keep it that way.
Now I gotta find that one thing I left it. That one thing I found off the Bleach sub. It was oh yes, Grimjo holding holding the heart in front of Ulquiorra. This is the heart, and you can find it by breaking open someone's rib cage.
No, brilliant. Oh, he thought not. I want to see that. Can you?
Here, hold on. See, it turns out you can find it.
I like the Photoshop that turned Grimjow's hand into one of the Predator aliens from Alien, or the chest burster. Wow. Good. That's all, Shiv?
Oh, that's all I got. I made my jokes. I made my Kalima jokes.
I'll go.
I'll go.
No, future, you go. You're sick. I defer.
All right. Well, first of all, like Shift said, I was actually impressed that Manga Stream actually included freaking fan art that had something to do with what was going on in the chapter. Now, if they could just save it for the end, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But I agree with everybody else. This chapter was absolutely awesome. Urahara's Bankai is absolutely crazy good. It's fitting for a scientist. That's the way I'd put it. It's fitting for a scientist. There are, however, some trademark Manga Stream lines that were used here that I'd like to point out. if they would just come up. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Oh yeah, when Askin asks, no pun intended, what the Bankai does, and Urahara is like, that's more of a second date type of question.
I love it. It's actually taking the piss out of it.
And then Askin's like, either way, I figured I'd try seeing as how facing that thing head on is enough to make me soil myself.
Nice.
And there was one more here. Oh yeah, Urahara's saying something about how he's cooler than the other side of the pillow, or something about that.
Welcome to the other side of the pillow.
I'm honestly surprised that Tensei had a fucking clip for that. Like,
yeah, that's from Family. That's from Family Guy.
I see.
With Billy D. Williams, but he said so cool that he's like Billy D. Williams on the cool side of the pillow, and he flipped over the pillow, and it's Billy D. Williams' face like, "Welcome to the cool side of the pillow."
I love the cool side of the pillow.
But
Okay then.
oh god. But I pretty much liked almost this whole time Askin's still trying to put up the casual front, like, oh, you're really making me do this. You're like like it seems like throughout this whole fight he's just not given one single damn at all what's happening. And then the ending scene. First of all, when that freaking heart coming out of the chest thing came out, I thought, is Koopa bringing in the xenomorphs or something? Like, I did not know what that was. I just assumed it was like a chest burster or something. But no, it's freaking Grimjow coming, freaking pulling a Mortal Kombat on Askin and crushing his heart. And I'm just gonna agree with everybody. If this is another Chicken Lie situation here, oh god, I'm gonna flip my lid. Ugh.
Now, here's something. When Grimjaw came across him previously, did he tell him he was going to rip his heart out? I'm almost remembering that he did.
Let me check. I'll check for you right now.
Note that Grimjow is in Resurrection and solves it out of cures poison. Or helps him, yeah, with poison. Or maybe he was unable to move.
Only thing I remember from that scenario is that the last time we saw Grimjow, he was unconscious, but he had a look on his face that just screamed, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this guy up the next time I see him.
I quote CNET, Grimjaw's like, I'm gonna catch up in no time and slaughter you. He didn't say about heart ripping. That might have been like a manga stream thing. But
yeah, well, that's what he did.
Like, probably one of the most brutal deaths in this entire series.
If this is even a death.
Yeah, you can see bits.
Please let it be a death.
Ribs and organs sticking out of the hole, like, ugh.
I like Askin, and I know a lot of other people like Askin, but seriously, just let him be dead now, please.
I will not like him if he isn't dead. That would be enough to revert my opinion on that guy.
If a freaking if a freaking alligator head comes like spewing out of the hole in his body or something, it starts ranting about how I told you I can't die.
Right, hold on. Why does one person get a flamingo and he gets an alligator? Surely you should get an allegory to
that was the first thing that came to mind.
Okay, then, like, why not like a Woody the Woodpecker?
But the problem here is that people don't just die when they should just freaking die. Like, Bach, he was pretty much being written out of existence. His ass should be dead.
People don't die when they're killed.
Like,
It's true, they really don't.
Lie, first of all,
people have a really bad habit of not dying when they're killed in this series.
He got his head cut off while in Shadowcat mode. That should have been it. If you have a Bankai that is so powerful that it doesn't fucking matter if you're intangible. And you can still get your head cut off. you deserve to have killed that person. He should have been dead. Plain and simple. And then even after that, after he had pretty much his own power reflected back at him, Barrigan style, which Barrigan died. This motherfucker is still alive somehow. Like, what the hell?
I could see him being like eyes and being a chicken ass motherfucker in a chair at the end of the series.
Like, they literally killed Liane twice and he still is not dead. Like, I don't understand this. This doesn't make no sense.
Well, they killed Ichigo twice and he's still walking around.
Well, he's the main character. He gets that
He has
privilege.
plot
not
armor.
He
fucking
has the
chick-
protagonist gene. That means he's immune to.
No, he's
All
related.
He's immune to
Ishin.
logic.
He's related to Ishin. Ah, shit. Ah.
It's like anybody else dies, oh no, there's no coming back. Like,
Except for Byakuya. He came
wasn't
right
dead.
back. He
Last 10
was.
seconds haven't happened. Carol.
He should have.
He was on death's door. I agree to that, but full on dead. No, he wasn't like, oh, he
Dying
resurrected.
and dead or not.
Yeah,
Day.
he wasn't resurrected, from the dead by chilling out in a freaking jacuzzi.
He
But,
was
Has
resurrected
probably thought.
by the cries of the fangirls.
I don't remember him chilling out in the jacuzzi. I remember getting flung from one
I'm
to
not
the other.
gonna take the cries of the fangirls being a force in this, based on the fact that there are many daggone characters that should not have died or should have stayed alive or whatever, and they didn't get brought back. So I can't agree with that line of thinking.
Yeah, Ulquiorra.
He wasn't killed to death. That's what we're getting here. He wasn't killed to death.
Yes, he was on death's door. By all rights, he should have been dead, but somehow he was still alive.
He should have died, and he didn't. And then he did nothing for the next 100 or so chapters. So,
But when he did show up, he was his badass self. That helps. He did defeat 3 Sternritter by himself. Like, come on.
I don't know. Can you imagine the filler? That will be like my favorite filler episode if they ever do it.
That would be awesome.
So you,
I
so
would
you
love to
see
see
him
that.
not release Senmon Zakura at all, and just use his sealed sword to defeat him.
He probably
maybe they'll
could have
just
done
pull
that, except
Maybe they'll just pull a Big
apparently
Eye arc and
he
have
didn't
him
have
use
any.
Keto.
He didn't have any of the skills that we would expect from Byakuya Kuchiki and stuff like that when he had to fight a freaking possessed Hisagi. Apparently, all of his capabilities went out the window. He was like, "Oh, how am I going to fight him? Oh, I don't know what to do.
Let's
Byakuya's had
keep
periods
using
of
hand-to-hand combat, and if I use my sword, I'm gonna kill him." I'm like, okay,
I've noticed in this series
so-
that of all the characters, Byakuya seems to have had in this arc, Byakuya seemed to have the most bouts with stupidity.
But wait.
First time was releasing his Bankai, and then
Do you remember the funny thing about that whole situation is that wasn't the first time Byakuya was in that situation. He was a very similar situation when he was fighting against Zamari, who tried to take control, and Byakuya did some badass shit like, "Oh, I'm cutting my own fucking tendons and shit." That's what I'm, and then when what's the name took control of Rukia and stuff like that, he hit her with the freaking keto that made her not capable of moving and all this other shit.
where was
but
that?
But when he fought Hisagi, oh, I don't know what to do. What's happening? Which goes back to my point. My gripe with this arc is Kubo literally had characters acting out of the ordinary for their personality, for their character. It didn't make any sense. There was a lot. It wasn't just that one. There was a whole lot of it early in the arc and everything like that happened that just didn't make any sense. But it is what it is. So,
yeah,
45.
Yeah, it's a fucked up arc when the person acting calm in the entire situation is fucking Momo.
Yeah, the story, the writing is going downhill when Momo is like, okay.
I need to heal you and let's get on. It's like, well,
Yeah.
hold on, rewind, what?
Or
I'm a bit calmer over after 1.5 years.
Jesus, it's a joke. Fucking shut up.
I don't know. You don't know how to make jokes. You just know how to whine.
It's one of those situations where all the background characters all of a sudden it's like, it's time for us to step up It's our time to shine in the light. These fucking captains ain't doing it. Let's go. And then they just all get obliterated with a wave of the hand because they forgot that even though it's their time to shine, they don't have the level of power to fight these enemies. So you just see
with the
now you
wave
just
of the
see
hand.
burning
So Pernida,
somebody.
the wave of the hand.
And all you see is burning husks of like, you know, their freaking outfits where they used to be like, damn, that was okay. That was a situation.
All right, can we get back to the chapter?
That was in the chapter.
Yeah, it totally was.
You do realize
That was my favorite part. All the foods and it's got obliterated.
Zill is just mad because he didn't read that part.
Yeah, I forgot to read page 18 of the 17-page chapter where all that happened in 3 panels.
We had to get page to 69. Do you remember?
You're right.
Oh, see, no, that's where you're wrong. You thought it was 17 pages, but because it was a freaking, it's been 2 weeks and stuff like that, it's actually about as long as a typical Attack on Titan. So.
Oh my god.
It's not our fault that you didn't read all that other extra stuff.
So it's not my fault.
No.
Anything beyond Askin being stabbed. Okay. All right.
It wasn't stabbed.
There was a flashback part in there where we learned a bunch of characters' histories. Eva revealed the name. Eva revealed the name of his Zanpakuto. Yukitaki revealed his Bankai.
You just made her Bankai.
Exactly. You just missed everything. So don't be mad at us. You only read 17 pages.
All the Starter explaining their backstories and motivations.
I'm sure in those extra pages we got, a few Kagames and Inuyashas. We saw how bad Naruto kept sucking after, a year of it being off air.
And on the last page, they give the date of when the anime is coming back. So you just missed it. I don't know what to tell you.
Is the date October 10th, 6969?
More like October 10th, 2017. No.
Oh, please. Whatever. Anyway, okay. Since we're clearly shitposting at this point, I'll give my brief.
Did
thoughts.
we interrupt Future? Sorry, Future. Are you finished?
No, I was done.
Are you sure you're done? Because you still have another 50 odd pages to go.
Oh right. So I like the part where they explained like all the Sternritter's backstories and stuff. And then I like the part where they brought Alkiora back from the dead only to have him die 3 pages later. That was the best part.
Wait a minute, Future. Future. Was that a was that a Jesus joke?
I'm curious. You fucks. Did you
3 days later?
Did you really like the Black Guy's translation? Because I went back to the manga stream and went to the end to see what fan art had at the end. I didn't see any pages, so maybe you read the really shit tier, low quality one that Black Guy's put out.
Oh.
Yeah,
by the way,
did you see his brother? His brother gonna kick your ass.
We have a Manga Panda replacement now called Black Ice that's been
No,
putting out.
You're gonna be the first person that's gonna die with an EV round.
Wait, is this a real thing?
Yes, for real. The last 2 One Piece
I've never heard of it.
The last 2 One Piece chapters have had Korean translations, and they're so ungodly bad. Like they make Manga Panda look like CNET in comparison.
Wait,
And
when did you learn how to read Korean?
I oh my God, son, you're making your whole like I'm not drunk thing. Just you're giving me evidence, and I advise you to express your right to remain silent forever. Thank you.
Do I live over there?
Thank you. Anyway.
Do Miranda rights apply to me?
So Black Ice does translation of the Korean scans, and I'm not sure if they do Bleach, but they done One Piece way before manga stream every week, and oh my God.
Do you have a link to this? I gotta see this.
Maybe you should disassociate yourself from that site because that seems to not be doing anybody any good.
They replace their scans with manga streams as soon as it comes out. because like or like the site that hosts the Black Guys translations does it, but like
I swear, before I realized that you were talking about an actual group, I thought you were saying black guys.
That's what I thought. So you said I was like, I'm about to say, excuse you?
I know. I thought we were actually talking. That's why I was saying Sal's brother's gonna kick your ass. Wait, what? I'm confused. What conversation are we having?
Black Guys translated in Korean, not likely.
It was just really random because one minute Future was talking and then Zill just got belligerently racist and I was just like what's happening right now?
So I think I'm pretty sure like anyone who was in this group would have a better grasp on English. Even someone who was just born in Africa and lived there their whole life without any English introduction would know how to speak English.
Black guys don't know how to read Japanese. Even worse than Korean.
And then I like heard him say black ice, and I'm like, oh.
Oh. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if somewhere out there's a translation group called Black Guys. Maybe like a 4chan group.
Though to be fair, actual black ice is shit.
Yes.
It's not good in either context.
No,
Anyway.
it is not.
Either on the road or when in translation, black
Though,
ice.
though to be fair, the scanlators are probably worse.
Or when white people are driving on it, or when black guys are driving on it.
Anyway, back to the chapter.
Black
that
guys
didn't
driving
have
on black ice.
17-page chapter that didn't have all these fucking stupid shit.
So guys, how about that part where Ichigo killed Luffy?
Wow.
Is that before or after he vivisected Yokiora and after the 3 panels?
Oh,
No. You guys are forgetting about the best part. You're forgetting the part where Urahara dissects Gerard and finds the cure for the Titans.
And of course, that part where Runover sliced Ichigo in half.
Oh.
Was that before or after Hitsugaya drove a bus into Gerard's ass? I don't remember.
Oh shit, I can't remember.
What? Wait.
Or, no. That was after the part that Askin resurrected and revealed that he was the devil. So Grimjow and Urahara had to beat him in a rock off.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Did this happen while Ichigo was aborting Naruto from time?
Are you
okay, how many
that
references?
Can't get pregnant
Okay, we've made at least one Tenacious D reference. I made a black joke reference. What are we missing?
Mama so fat joke reference.
Oh wait! We forgot to. What about the part where all the Shinigami, beat Bach using their jutsus?
Don't even get me started on that one. Don't even.
Wait.
Don't
What
fucking
about the part where Ichigo was revealed to be part parasite?
Oh.
Wow.
What is penis? That's why he has no sexual tendencies.
Guys. What about the part where Hitler descended from the heavens? I guess. Or he came back to life and then said to Bach, "Nein, that's my role." And then slapped him in the face, and Bach died. The end.
Or how about the part where all of Urahara's clothes fell off, and he was just like, "Nudist beach."
Nudist beach.
And then he started singing the Naked Time song.
Is that before Yoruichi put on her swimsuit to battle and increase power because she has less clothes on?
Wait, didn't that happen?
That actually did happen. We actually saw Yoruichi put on her life threads and defeat Askin.
Guys, so I heard that it was revealed that Bach was raised in Northern Ireland. Is this true?
Yes.
That explains everything.
And he dyed his hair, but he's really a soulless ginger.
Well, yes,
which is why he eats other people's souls.
Which is why it's 9 days, because anytime after 9 days, it's like ginger roots.
This is why he's a massive, xenophobic murderer. He didn't get enough potatoes.
theater.
Not enough starch in his diet.
He just needs a hug and maybe some beer.
I'm gonna be a battered fish.
God fucking damn it.
I had a battered fish tonight. It was great with gravy.
You know, from the way you're making
What were we
sound,
talking about?
No one knows.
Battered
Dude,
fish? You don't know
no,
what battered fish is?
if the chapter had all this, it would have been like first in the polls. You realize that, right?
Yeah, well,
Page.
wait for it.
Wait for it.
All right.
Wait for
Anyway,
input. Go ahead.
to the cool stuff that's actually canon.
You mean what are you talking
You mean
about?
none of that was canon?
We can reference it.
But was it written by Narita?
Wait, so why didn't I see any edits for it on the wiki? I'm curious.
We didn't get around to it.
Maybe?
I mean,
Didn't
we
get
left
around
it
to
to
it.
you to
Contain the
do it.
awesomeness.
You
Oh, you left
you're
it
the
to
chapter
me.
editor person or
It's a lot of information. We didn't get around to it.
yeah.
And so none of the random like one-off accounts did either. They're like, yeah, let's leave it all to Zill.
Well, they usually do.
Nah. Anyway, what I wanted to note was, one, you know, Urhar, awesome, of course. I mean, the fact that he was just so casually, like, it seemed like he was almost having fun using his Bonkai for the first time forever. And I liked,
Please clean your screen after that.
I like the one panel of his eyes when he was turning around to attack Askin. You can see that he's actually, you know, taking this seriously instead of, you know, just joking around, being like, "Oh, I'm just a humble merchant. You're totally hurting me." And then secondly, you know, like everyone else has pretty much voiced their opinion. I think for once, opinions on this chapter are unanimous and how good it was. But as for what will happen next week, I actually, even though I like Askin, I do hope that he dies. I hope that we get like an not, you know, self flashback, you know, saying, "Oh, well, this is why I want to die," because I think he is suicidal. And then I hope that they get confronted by, and I hate myself for saying this. I hope that that Urahara and Askin and Grimjow get confronted by some other Quincy Sternritter, maybe Shaz. Just for shits and giggles.
I hate you for saying that too.
You hear that sound?
Yeah, I want to get in my
no,
DeLorean
no.
and go back in time and
You
know
know.
make sure you're never born for even saying.
Yeah.
You hear that sound? You hear that sound, Zilly? From all the way over here? That's my knuckles cracking.
Crap, I'm gonna miss his face.
Really, it would only be for the sake of Grimjow showing off a Segunda and Tapa. I mean,
I would only.
There is no
guys,
reason
we
to
need
do
to
that.
kill Zill. He's becoming the fan embodiment.
Yeah, there is no reason to do that. There is
Wait,
no
did
reason
you just
for
get
Grimjaw
Shaz?
to
Did you
have
just
that.
get Shaz a Segunda Tapla?
No, he's
no,
Grimjaw.
Grimjow.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And you know what? That's my payback for all the stupid shit you guys said for the last 10 minutes.
Wait,
About, oh man, you know,
but
each
yeah.
opening killed every other protagonist in the big comics, and then Ogre came back and got vivisected. And then Urahara was a Jew, and
And then Alucard Ramda's gone up your
Hitler.
ass for talking shit.
like, I'm pretty sure all of that combined is stupider than Shaz coming back.
No, Shaz coming back would be
No,
up there in the stupid meter.
yeah. He's,
Yeah, Zill, you got told.
yeah. It's like it's still not even as stupid as like Shaz and like how to make that stupid. The only thing you can make more stupid than that is Shaz coming back with Robert's briefcase.
That's the stupidest. I refrained. I held back from saying that, but
Okay.
I do think but even if it's not Shaz, which probably won't be, I want someone else to confront them so that we can see a bit more of this Bankai, and maybe a Segunde Tapa from Grimjow, because I have a feeling that the deal that Urahara made with him would involve that,
Why am
Maybe
I still holding this?
making him attain that through science or something.
Why would it include something that nobody else has ever been seen to do except one character for a plot device?
Well, to explain it, I assume, because we got an explanation of the plot device that was Ichigo going full hollow against Okuiara. So
Which he never did again.
yeah, but you know, we got an explanation. I figure I might get one this time because it would tie in with Grimshaw. Like, I want to become stronger and stronger, so I want you to improve my resurrection. And Urahara's like, okay, portable Giga, away.
Hey, portable penis.
Oh wait, guys, I was wrong. There was fan art at the end of the chapter that wasn't even related. Shit.
Well, yes, at the end of the chapter, that's to be expected, but like,
All right, but yeah, at least the ones at the beginning of the chapter were, of this thing.
The ones that we're actually kind of forced to see.
Yep.
yep. Oh my god.
Goes in my head, and it's like when you really want to read something, and it's like, by the way, look at stuff people do in their time, and it's like, I don't show you my shit.
I'm tempted to ask them why they keep doing that, putting stuff there, but I imagine I get a response along the lines of, fuck you, we do what we want, because that's how they responded to a similar question for another series. So, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Right. By the way, did we ever let Future finish?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, boss. Sorry.
Yeah. Balls.
Balls. Suck
45, you want to go?
Yeah. So, pretty much like everyone else has said, great chapter. I love Duduhara's Bankai. It does match what I would expect from someone like him. Makes sense why you can't use it to train people. I do agree. I hope Askin's dead. If I don't want him coming up with he's been resurrected because of a tolerance or something. I hope not. I mean, when Oyetsu killed him briefly before Bach resurrected him, he killed him. So hopefully he was caught off guard and it killed him before he could make a tolerance to it. And yeah, but other than that, there's nothing else to be said that hasn't already been said. I mean, it was pretty good.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I ask, why is this the first time, quote, no, it could have been a translation, but that Urahara uses Bankai in front of people? Wasn't that a requisite of being captain?
No, I think it was in front of the Quincy's. Like, they didn't
Well,
know that they hadn't seen it. And I believe another comment pointed out that, like, he could have used it, but not shown what it did. Because all he had to do was prove that he had it.
oh, okay. I could just and then Hanato, if he ever achieves Bankai, all he needs to do is show it. Make you have it.
Hey, I'd welcome seeing what the fuck Kubo could come up with for Hanataro's Bankai. I'd welcome seeing what the fuck it could do. I mean,
A Kamehameha from the chest. What it is.
But I don't know why they didn't know he had a Bankai, though. I mean, didn't they live in the shadows for years?
no, it's that they wait. Did Askin say he didn't know that there was?
No, he said he had no data on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had
did
no
they have no
data on
data
it
on it? Okay, that's
because most of their the data that they had was stuff that came from, the fight with Aizen and his army.
Okay.
Which is the reason why they had Renji's Bankai, but the mask was too stupid to realize.
Okay.
But they knew Urahara was a captain, and they knew he had a Bankai. They just didn't know jack shit about it.
That's fine. I just got, obviously I misunderstood what was said. But yeah.
Because you didn't read the Daten. You forgot to read the Daten, son.
The what?
The Daten. You forgot to read the Daten.
What's a Dalton?
The data for the non-German speaking fuck that you are.
But that was what they actually called the thing that had all the data on the Shinigami.
Okay, got ya.
That was what Asuna told Mask.
Got ya.
Read the Daten, you fool.
Right, fine. That's fine. That's all I wanted.
I kind of want to hear what some of these guys would sound like in an English dub.
Pretty shitty.
Can we see your button now?
By a very German stereotype. I could probably see Quill sounding like some asshole from Hogan's Heroes.
They'd probably all be portrayed like Nazis.
I would still welcome Bach, voiced by Jameson Price.
I would say Az wouldn't sound.
False. Sorry, go ahead.
I wouldn't say Az sound German. He should have more of a like. I wouldn't say like an accent. It should be more like what you would say, I guess, from a horror movie, because he is all about the fear. So it should sound like, I guess, raspy or some shit. That's what I would expect.
Or a double layered voice.
Yeah, like a demonic voice or something.
Just play it play it twice on like a half-second delay or something.
Yeah, that's what I expect from him. Mask, I get this feeling that he would have a very stupid, hammy voice, like which would match his personality.
He'd either sound like a luchador or he'd have a very stereotypical American accent.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Gerard would be the stereotypical American accent.
No, he'd be either that or like Norse, which sound like Thor.
That too.
They'll get Chris Hemsworth to voice him.
Alright. Sorry, I don't feel very well now.
And then Busby would be voiced by a Mohawk. He would be voiced by a living Mohawk. Don't fucking question it.
What does a living Mohawk sound like?
Don't fucking question it. You're questioning it.
It sounds like the Insane Clown Posse.
I get the feeling that Giselle will be voiced by Elton John.
Oh, God.
That'd be just funny. Fucked up, but funny.
You know, I want Bambietta voiced by the Queen of England. No particular reason. I just want the Queen to do voice acting.
The Queen?
Yeah, the Queen. Queen Elizabeth.
I thought people only heard her talking at Christmas.
So, do you want to give anything to go to say, or?
Not really. Good chapter. Very fun. Very fun.
Yeah, I think everyone really liked this chapter. The only one who didn't was just being a dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
I don't.
Even some dickheads like that too.
Check
No,
the
I'm just
translation if you want to find dickheads.
I wonder if anyone got that joke. But okay.
I'm just saying is that if anyone in the oh, this was a horrible chapter, it's just being a dick.
Quick, check if 10 responded.
Huh?
Check if 10 said anything about the chapter.
Oh.
I thought we agreed never to speak that name.
Wait, Jack of Tens?
No. Check if.
No, I said check if 10 said, I said check if 10 said anything about the chapter.
I don't think so. I would have noticed.
Is that again?
Yeah, we'll
I think we should explain.
Fox inhabiting Naruto plus one tail.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now. Okay, thank you.
Also known as Mick Douchebag.
Yeah.
The third.
Son, just in case you might want to cut some of this out.
Never!
I'm trying to tell the fuck up. They're not listening.
We cut nothing. Fuck them. Why should we be ashamed of our opinions?
Yeah, fuck him and any of the other
If your
assholes.
opinions are insulting, that's when.
Oh no, we might offend someone. That would just break my heart.
Shut up. You're the one that's talking about black guy translators.
Exactly. I don't care.
I take it Sal's away to watch a show, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said not because I'm too tired to go do fun, arty stuffy, fuckity fuck.
Alright. Well, in that case, I think this has been a good run.